Are you ready, Desi?
Yeah, sure. I should be fine.
We are
I'm still trying to find that
ready.
video because
Still?
you need to see it. You need to see it. It's absolutely insane.
Alright, just link it to me whenever. I'm actually very interested.
I gotta find it though. I
Way
want,
to
but
put
I
you
want
on
to show the rest of
blast.
the chat.
Oh, looks like
I
we're
want to show
getting
like
into
the rest of
Champs
the
League,
chat.
though.
Yeah. So clearly a Rengar ban. Hopefully it's not first because there's no reason to ban it out first.
So
The
Soraka
Soraka
being
ban.
banned out. Okay. I like
I'm not too
Soraka
sure about
ban.
that.
I'm pretty sure that's a targeted ban based on what they Red Team actually played beforehand. But I do like just banning Soraka in general. She's such a pain, and when she actually knows how to play, just in the backline healing everyone and just doing whatever she can, really using that AOE silence. She's just a big nuisance. And so yeah, Jarvan being banned out, he was a really he was an immense he put immense pressure on all three lanes in the early game. Burning flashes and picking up kills for his laners, he really snowballed them ahead really well, so that I think that's a great ban. And Katarina, I did see that 605 Katarina on Kato, so yeah. No
Yeah.
surprise there.
And it looks as though the red team they're gonna be sticking with the Jarvan ban and the Janna ban. I like the Janna ban. Janna's such a strong AD. Probably the strongest support right now. Janna's probably the strongest support right now.
Ooh, Nasus being banned out. D Kane. I love him. I actually beat Jukester, his team, by playing Nasus one game. That was really exciting.
You told us.
I told you?
You did. It was actually the very beginning.
No, 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 no. That was against Rango.
But okay.
I beat two like teams with Nasus, two different ones. And then okay, so Thresh being locked in again. Um, they were pretty good hooks. Uh, I feel like that. I mean, he didn't play badly. I just can't really remember that much because there were so many more fights and just so much craziness in the last game that I don't really remember Thresh playing particularly well or particularly badly. So, oh, okay. So another Scion coming out. We'll see where he goes, and then Vi being locked in.
Right now, I think it looks as though so the Scion. I don't know if that's actually gonna be a top lane Scion. We actually might see a bit of an homage to the last game, where the red team is just gonna go jungle support Scion again.
We'll see. We'll see. And then,
Oh,
okay,
this
so
is a
Graves being locked
Eric.
in. The burst
Yeah,
from that bot lane's insane. So
yeah.
good.
I think I think if they're gonna go for the Graves, Thresh is still obviously a great pickup. But I think waiting to see what the bottom lane matchup is actually going to be would have been a little bit better because then they could have picked maybe a little bit a more aggressive support. There's definitely um, a lot of other supports that not they don't synergize as well as Thresh, but they provide a lot more pressure than a Thresh.
You really think so? Because I honestly think that Thresh is like a great champ for whatever you really want to play. He can play very defensively if because he is ranged, but he can also get that Targon, yeah, the relic shield stacks, and then just heal up his 80 carry, and his uh, lantern can be used offensively or defensively. So I just think overall he can play both, like passive and aggressive. So I
Is this actually is this actually a support Scion?
we'll see, we'll see what happens with that. But I like the Lucian pickup, just really strong. Might go for a Braum support. I do like Braum just paired up with that Lucian because of Lucian's passive. Really easy to get that stun off from Braum's passive. And then the Kennen. Kato played Kennen twice before he played that one game on Katarina. So really excited to see that. High on Casper getting that Ari. They are not scared of this Ari, so I'm excited to see how this mid lane actually goes against. I think it's Kato that's gonna be playing against Ari. I'm really excited to see that. And then Gnar being picked up. I'm gonna assume that that's for Rango and Chained because he is. I've never seen him play Hecarim, but I have seen him play Gnar multiple times. So we'll see.
Yeah, it looks as though that actually is gonna be a support Scion. We have Boretta hovering over the Malzahar. I
We'll
don't
see.
expect it to go top lane, so the only obvious pick would be the mid lane.
I don't know. We'll see here.
It's a jungle Malzahar, guys. It's a jungle Malzahar.
Hype. Hmm. Bad Nightbot, you did it earlier. That's funny. Purple, purple. Purple on purple with this Kennen and Malzahar pick. Could be a support Malzahar. Who knows?
Well, and I think the most likely choice would be that supports Scion. It didn't do too well in that laning phase. There was a lot of aggression early, but the Jarvan from the doghouse just was constantly there to counteract that pressure, and they picked up kills off of it.
Yeah.
This is again Thresh versus Scion bottom lane, and now you have a Graves who's a lot more volatile in that bottom lane compared to Tristana. He's gonna have his power spike is gonna be hitting a lot faster and earlier than the Tristana, and if they give him the chance to get ahead in that lane, he's just going to be snowballing it out to the rest of the game, and they just need to avoid that at all costs.
Yeah, delay coming in right now. So I think it is a support Scion with that exhaust coming in, and it looks like Malzahar is probably gonna go top lane with that teleport. I don't know how well it does against Anar. I have seen a top lane Malzahar before though. It didn't really do all that well whenever I've seen it, but I'm assuming that Boretta actually has played it quite a bit if he's gonna bring it into the finals. So we'll see. And who I do like the Hecarim pickup. He is when he gets that movement speed up, and he opted for the ghost as well. When he gets that movement speed up, he can just gank all three lanes. It's like when he's top, you can't even feel safe when you're in bot lane because he can just run so fast. He gets to bot lane in around 20 seconds, and you don't even expect him to be there that fast, but he is always there. So we'll see. Joke's on you, first time Mal. So
Clearly, he's just going to carry.
first time Malzahar carry. And Kennen versus Ari. Do you have any insights on that? Because I haven't seen a Kennen in a really long time.
Kennen is usually played in that top lane. In in Korea, the that's really the only thing that I'm currently watching right now. I sometimes watch a little bit of LPL,
Uh huh.
but the Canon and the Lissandra, they're kind of taking over the AP top lane after the fall of Rise, and a little bit of Lulu. She's not really played all too much. You see her when you want to provide a little bit more utility to the team, and that's where you'll see her. But they've really just taken over that top lane. They both have an insane amount of lane pressure as well as a huge amount of late game damage. So they're just gonna try and opt to push out their lane opponents and take advantage of that. The problem with this though is that the lane opponent in this game is the Gnar, and Gnar it's so difficult to actually pull him behind because if you zone him away, he'll just allow you to push in underneath that tower, and he'll be able to farm up so easily. And he'll have that boomerang toss to just throw out, poke you out, as well as get some CS for himself. And then when you get to the late game parts, when you get to that late game, then he's just gonna be this unkillable monster that will also deal an insane amount of damage. There's really nothing that they can do besides just constantly getting a kill after kill after kill and delaying that moment where he's just gonna be unkillable.
Yeah, and hold on, gotta put the overlay up. Uh, I feel like his main weakness playing as Nar is just that he, optimally, you don't really build any sustain on him. So if when you don't build any sustain, if you're able to poke him out as Malzahar with like I'm assuming he's gonna go for that early Rod of Ages, because that's what a lot of top lane APs do. If he does go for that, he's gonna just have that infinite sustain of mana, whereas he could just keep on poking Gnar, and can only really wait for his ultimate to come up. I'm sorry, not his ultimate, his Mega Gnar form to come up for just that extra amount of health. So if he's able to poke him out efficiently, then I think that it is actually going to be quite difficult for Gnar to get to that point where he is unkillable. But with a Hecarim and a very immobile Malzahar, it might just turn against him with any aggression that he does put on, like you said. Whereas I think that if Hecarim's able to just go in behind that Malzahar, or even just in front, he's so fast, whereas Malzahar has no escapes besides that flash, which is on like a 3-minute cooldown or something like that. This Malzahar is going to have a really hard time if Hecarim does decide to actually focus that top lane instead of bot lane.
Flash is a 5 minute cooldown.
Oh, it's a full 5-minute cooldown. My bad. Way longer than I said.
Well,
Is it
we
really?
are
I
getting.
did not know that.
Yeah, it's a 5 minute. It's always been a 5 minute cooldown.
Wow, that's so long.
Yeah,
Where have I been?
you've clearly not been.
I don't
I
play
don't
this
know.
game, guys. Joke's on
Well,
everyone listening to what I'm saying. I've never played this game in my life.
well,
He has the Dino
yeah.
Gnar skin. So cute. So
We're
cute.
getting we're into the game and a lot of we have some pretty aggressive wards coming out from both of these teams. They're just gonna stick them across that river. Just don't want to spot out any sort of invade. I don't really expect an invade to actually be coming out from either the side. If it'll most likely, if it does come out, would be from that blue team because they'll have the engage from the death sentence. There's not really too much lockdown on the side of red team without actually setting it up first. The Scion will have his Q, but that takes a while for an actual knock up. The Vi, if she starts Vault Breaker, then she's going to be falling behind in the jungle clear. Kennen, you need 3 stacks just for a single stun. There's really no early game CC on the side of red
Oh, okay.
team.
I thought. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought. Okay. Early game. I completely agree. I thought you meant like in the mid to late. I was like, what?
No, I'm talking about level
Scion
one.
Ultimate, Vi Ultimate.
I'm
What do you
I'm
mean?
I'm talking about level
Oh,
one.
whoops. I forgot to put in the in-game overlay. My bad. I'm so sorry about that.
Well,
That looked
both
ugly for like a minute or 2 minutes actually. My bad.
yeah, both those junglers starting up on that bottom side. And like you said, Vi actually may pay a little bit extra, not Vi, Hecarim actually may pay a little bit extra attention to that top lane. And I realized that when you asked me about the Kennen, I talked a little bit too much about him in the top lane as compared to him in that mid lane. It's essentially the same concept. You poke out your lane opponent, except this time it's a lot harder because your lane opponent has just as much lane pressure, if not more.
Yeah. Um, I think it. I'm sorry. But back to this Hecarim really fast. It looks like he is going to clear out his red camp first. So I think he is going to go for that early gank, that level 3 gank on that Malzahar, as Malzahar is poking down Gnar and pushing it all the way to his towers. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if Hecarim decides to gank top lane at level 3
He
here.
needs to be careful. I don't think it'll be happening though. Oh, he is actually. He's at half health. Malzar's pushing in. He's gonna be putting a ward down, and it's gonna be spotted out. He does actually get knocked back. That's a flash coming out from Bo Retta. Another flash coming out from Drengo and Chain.
Ooh.
He timed the Omega Gnar at the perfect time, flashing in just when he had that wall of up, and he got the stun. Really well played. I gotta say, really well played by Drengo and Chain right there.
How is he plat?
He's the only plat.
Yeah, pretty sure he's only plat since I've looked at his stats or so. I'm pretty sure he's only plat, but yeah, that was a really nice gank from Hecarim. He knew that he could get that kill right there, or at least burn some summoners, so he didn't even bother going for that blue yet.
I'm Casper. Actually stunned up by Dian Keto. The Ignite is going to be ticking, and the Night's on to Dian Keto as well. Unfortunately for I am Casper, he's not going to be getting the kill. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, we have Eric the Impure taking quite a bit of damage from that bottom lane. Big ol' swaggings. He's at half health by for himself. However, that Sun is still fairly healthy.
Yeah, and this is actually the finals, Peter. So, finals hype right now. And I like that gank from Vi. I want her to actually, I would like her to see, what am I saying? I would like her to actually camp that mid lane, just so that Kennen can get ahead. With that AoE ultimate, that's going to be really, really just good for that red team, able to get in there with that speed up that he has, and just ult and the Zhonya's in, he'd be able to just half health people when he hits that level 16. Oh, nice. Nice jump from Gnar right there.
Drengo Unchained, he had that hop, unfortunately. Oh, the flash coming from BeefPancakes! What is he thinking? Drengo Unchained, now in Mega Gnar form, he's falling. Give it a kill over to him. You need to watch the rage bar. Absolutely no reason for him to die right there. We have Hecarim using the Pony Brigade, gets the knockback on to Freak 017. There's a flash coming out from him, but he's still going to be falling to that Hecarim.
Yeah, I feel like
over to him. He will not be.
I feel like everyone here is just.
Flash coming out from Lucian. The Flay though canceling the auto attack.
I feel like these they're too liberal with their flashes here. When Hecarim is coming in on you like that, you should really just don't even burn anything. There's no point. You're gonna die anyways. He's just way too fast and does too much damage with a Graves and a Thresh. Plus, you're gonna get slowed. Just don't waste your flash right there. You can maybe escape other ganks or pick up a kill later instead of just wasting the flash and dying anyways. So, and even if you have to, I'm sorry.
No, go.
I was just gonna say that if you have to burn anything, if you are thinking of surviving there, if anything, burn the exhaust first. It's a much lower cooldown, and it's just the flash was just super unnecessary right there, and I think that it was very clear that he was gonna die anyways. So yeah, it's just a waste of flash.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Right now, the Hecarim, right? The Hecarim, he has that Stalker's Blade for the Chilling Smite. The Boots of Swiftness, I'm not too sure about that. There's a distinct lack of slows on the side of Red Team, so he's gotten it for his own damage output, but now he's not going to get any tenacity for the stuns that are coming out. We have BeefPancakes with that counter gank actually onto the Hecarim. Time Casper does pick up a kill on to that cannon. BeefPancakes looking for something onto the Hecarim, but now he's left in a 2v1 situation. Time Casper has that Foxfire on, but he's trying to go for something. Meanwhile, that bottom lane, we have a fight going down. Bibble Swag is taken fairly low. Rico 17, he's trying to escape. There's the play for the slow, and there it is, a knock-up onto Air the Impure, but the auto attack is gonna give him a kill. And this is exactly what the red team needed to avoid, letting this Graves get ahead.
Yeah, that, back to the flash here. I'm just saying Cyan probably could have survived that had he had saved flash for this moment here. And, Lucian is going to miss so much CS here. That was around 10.
Oh,
That's so much CS to be missing at the 8-minute mark. Plus another wave is coming here. He's just really behind right now, and he's already a kill and 2 assists behind. Plus that extra CS he's gonna be behind. That's just not going in favor of Lucian right now, and it's just he not going well at all. And looks like blue team is actually gonna go for this dragon here. And I did notice that gank, that double gank mid, Hecarim survived. He actually
yeah,
gave up no kills right there, so it was just in favor of the blue team. Every lane really just going in favor for the blue team. And did you notice that Gnar actually laughed at Vi? I think Vi went in because of the because of that laugh.
Oh yeah, I guess. Right now, I'm actually surprised to see the doghouse pick up the Alacrity enchantment. Picking up an enchantment that early on your boots is kind of it's kind of a trench. And
What do you mean?
If you're not able to get full value out of this, you're wasting your money on an enchantment. You can only get 20 movement speed from that. He's trying to increase his damage output, but the 20 move speed is just not going to do too much. You only, I don't know, you're using, I think it's about 400 gold, 500 gold for a minor damage increase, when you could be spending on something else that could help your team, or for yourself, or something else, for your juggle item as well. I don't know, it's just kind of a, if you're not able to get full value out of it, then it's just wasted gold.
I think honestly his thought process here is just that he already has the 2 kills plus the 2 assists. He's really far ahead. Even if he wastes that gold, which I don't think.
Oh, there's a flash going out in that mid lane. I am Casper. He's still alive. There's the assault and battery going to be used by BeefPancakes, but he's still going to fall as well. There's a great room from Drango and Chain coming in at the perfect time too. Actually, he didn't even need to use teleport. That was him just with the roam. Now with Hecarim and Gnar in that mid lane, they can push up that tower, but actually he's just going to be teleporting to prevent that top lane from falling.
But back to that Alacrity enchantment, I don't hate it. Just
what
another engage. Never mind.
Used by Frico. The box does go down, but with swagging, not gonna be able to do enough damage because the exhaust was there. Now Frico trying to escape. He does get the knockup. The play will not hit, but he has flash to escape.
Yeah, that engage was very odd because I feel like Raves in general right now is just stronger than Lucian, especially with the Thresh. Thresh had more health than Sion, plus he's able to just do more damage. I feel like with that. Oh, looks like they're gonna dive right here.
Caught underneath the tower. The flash did come out from that Thresh, but he still gonna fall. Frico, one more auto attack. Can he pick it up? No. He can't pick up that kill. He was so close. So close to. Rengo looking for something onto that Malzahar. He has the Mega Gnar up very soon. However, Nethergrass was there for Boretta as well, so that could have resulted in Rengo's death.
Yeah, he's very low. I think if he doesn't back very soon, that Malzahar will actually be able to get a kill here. And oh, I thought he was gonna go for a sneaky bush gank right there. Well, not a gank,
Malzahar,
but I mean sneaky bush
getting back
play.
to lane with that teleport. We have Hecarim going in. There is that swipe for that knockback. He's looking for something. He needs Malefic Visions down onto that Gnar. He can't get it on, and there's Hecarim. The doghouse getting a kill.
Oh my gosh, what just happened?
I drank water and it went down the wrong pipe.
Oh, that scared me. So yeah, red team is just blue team's members are just getting away with like sub 100 HP or something.
Trying to go for something. Assault and battery is available, but
she learned from the last dive that she did. Oh my goodness, that damage coming out of Graves.
Collateral damage. Assault and battery finally gonna be used, and this is Sion picking up a kill for himself. And oh, that's actually a sign ultimate used as well. 3 members in that bottom lane. They do get a double kill for themselves. But
Hecarim
can they
coming
get
in?
something? There is the onslaught of shadows used by him. The smite will be there for the slow, but he's not going to be able to pick up anything. There's the Ari. He wants to go in. That tower is so close to falling too. One more auto attack, and Hayam Casper takes the tower as well as the kill onto that Lucian. No more charge. Actually, no, he had one more charge of it. I didn't count. And the taunt that came out for him got the kill. That was my mind exploding.
Yeah, just everything is just going well for this blue team. They did end up giving up those 2 kills, but then they just traded it right back with that Hecarim and Ari coming in. Just blue team is just picking up all the slack from any point from all the other members. If Ari's not doing too well, then everyone else picks up the slack with that Gnar being in there. And then just bot lane, both dying, and then Ari and Hecarim doing what they can, and then ended up picking up both kills right there. Let's see what
Reda
happens
trying
here.
to escape Rango and Chain. He is out of mana. There's the building toss and the swipe to get a kill. Meanwhile, it looks as though the doghouse managed to get a kill on to BeefPancakes. And I think he's going to be falling here as well. The cannon will be there to secure the shutdown. That's a nice 500 gold into his tiny little pocket. Death sentence landing off the Bilbo Swaggings. The flame will be there as
Oh
well.
my gosh!
The orb of deception getting the kill.
Just in all chat, Lucian says, well played. That was indeed very well played from the blue team. Just, I think red team is just getting a little bit too desperate for these kills right now, and honestly, the gold lead is not that significant compared to the last game. You would expect it to be so much more considering how many kills that blue team has compared to the red team, but they're only really 5k behind right now, and I think they could easily come back into this game. But blue team is going to pick up their next dragon, and but anyways, yeah, so it played very just perfectly within the next 10 minutes. I think a red team definitely can still be in this game.
Yeah, they do have that late game impact with the Malzahar and the Cannon and the Vi and the Scion. And never forget the Scion, but blue team they have really strong impact as well. Hayam Casper going in. The assault and battery will be there. The Zanya is used by the cannon to keep himself alive. There's the flash dodging out the onslaught of shadows, and now he's trying to escape. BeefPancakes doesn't have his ultimate to lock him down, and it looks as though he's gonna be able to get away from this. Scion using his own ultimate to try and join the fight. The Vault Breaker will not be there, but the smite is there, and now the doghouse will have that charge to get him away.
Yeah, no, Hecarim too fast. Scion, had he aimed it for that upper mid lane bush, I think he would have actually been able to connect his ultimate or been a lot closer than he actually was right there. I think he was expecting Hecarim to actually go up towards the red team's red buff though, so a little bit unfortunate right there. I think they could have picked up the kill. But I think they really need to. Yeah, they did really well. The idea behind that that fight right there was just really good because they have a nice pick with just getting that Scion ultimate and that Vi ultimate onto one person. They can just get their members fed if they just keep doing something like that when blue team is so scattered right now.
Yeah, right now. Oh, the flash coming out from Malzahar. He does not want to get caught out, but the building toss will be there, and there it is. It's actually boulder toss, but he's throwing a building in this skin.
Yeah, I like building toss better. I think yours is much better.
There's the death sentence landing down onto Sun, but is it really a death sentence if he's already dead?
It's no.
It's
I was
it's
gonna
a
come up
re-death
with something
sentence.
witty, but I couldn't think of anything right there.
It's a re-death sentence. It's an execution sentence. Now, there's the Roy the Slayer. He's trying to look for
I think we need to work on that one a little bit here. Tweak it a little bit here.
just a bit.
And Hecarim gonna steal that red buff already at 17 minutes. This is getting worrisome for the red team.
Oh, he goes in with the onslaught. He's gonna fall to that that cannon, but he's dead at his work already. BeefPancakes forced away. There's the Molotov, putting the ultimate down onto Eric the Umpire. He's going to be falling there as well. Now Durango Unchained, he's trying to escape. The building top is going to be there for the slow, but it's not the target he was looking for. Can he escape? The death sentence just missing Boretta. And I think, though, the red team, they're going to be happy with a 2 kill. No, he didn't pick up another kill. Rage Bod walking into a fight he didn't want to go into. There is the DFG being put down onto Boretta, but the taunt was not there. It didn't lock him down. And Bilbo Swaggings needs to be careful. The calling is going to be there, but the taunt is going to cancel it out. There's the knockup, and there's the kill going over to Boretta on the Malzahar.
That fight, exactly what red team needed to get back in this game. And look, they're only 3k behind at this point. They're definitely not out of this game right now, and just a really well executed fight. And oh, whoa, is Vi gonna die to be rocks? No, she's fine. So yeah, that was actually 4v4. Lucian and Ari were both not there. I think it was a mistake on blue team's part to fight without this Ari. Fighting without this 1 and 5 Lucian isn't too bad considering his score and the items that he has, but this Ari with the Morella Namikon and the Deathfire Grasp, just, I don't agree at all with that engage, especially when Hecarim was at such low HP. He used his ult, only hit one member, and was killed immediately afterwards. So it was essentially a 3v4 in that fight, so I think that just a little misplay right there, but they're definitely still ahead here. If they still keep it together and just go in for another fight, but with all 5 of them, I think they're going to choose to at this dragon, like just going around to this dragon. So we'll see how that works out for them here.
Yeah. It's gonna be up in about a minute. There's not a lot of vision coverage on the side of blue team for it. I am Casper looking for something. The taunt will be there onto that side, but the doghouse, he managed to catch out. BeefPancakes, there's the outside of Shadows. He goes in. I am Casper dodging out that ultimate, and he is gonna be falling. And Rico, he was not able to survive. We have that Malzahar to get. Oh no, it was actually San. The Nethergrass was there for the lockdown, while Sion got that killing blow. But with 3 members already down, there's not a lot that the red team can do to stop this. Blue team, they take down that tower. The boulder toss will be there, but it's not going to connect. I think it was just used for minions, and they're going to try and go for something, but they can't really go for it. That sentence, not good.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to go for this inhib, but they're definitely going to be able to get this dragon, because I think red team is just a little bit too far behind, but we'll see how, because blue team members did, like this Ari is around like 60 to 70% health, so we'll see if red team is able to contest this dragon. Hecarim is coming up right here, so it'll be another 5v5 fight. Well, it wasn't 5v5 there.
Ari's gonna get that dragon over. There's the rumble. Rage Rod going in. The Zion will be popped by Giant Cannon, but it wasn't able to lock down anyone. He's trying to survive, and Haim Casper will be there. The exhaust is going to minimize the damage, has that last charge of Spirit Rush to allow him to escape, but Lucy is just going to be kicking up these kills. Now Drago Unchained, he looked for something, but he wasn't met with anything. Actually, he was met with death.
Met with death, I liked that. And that was another great fight for red team right there. Kennen was able to just get in that backline. And Nar actually did a really great ultimate and was taking up a lot, but just the damage coming out from him with he has too many defensive items that he just was not able to get enough damage on there without that Ari getting in there. Because Graves was actually killed fairly early, and Ari was in the backline trying to peel for herself against that Kennen, and Thresh was trying to help the Ari as well. So the damage output just wasn't there from Nar, so he wasn't able to kill the rest of the 4 members from red team, and was just killed off. And Hecarim had to leave because he was at such low HP. He couldn't help out his team anymore without actually dying, and the rest of red team was able to pick up the last kills on Ari and Thresh there. Really nice job of Kennen just surviving as long as he did and doing as much damage as he did as well. Actually, I believe it
Right
was
now.
Kennen that killed Graves. So let's
Oh,
see
we have
another engage coming out.
yeah, Beretta. He has that Nethergrass down on Durango and Chain, but the pool wasn't there as well as the Malefic Vision, so not too much damage gonna be traded. The knockup will be there from Freako, and it looks as though Durango and Chain put off a little bit more than he could chew. I don't think he'll be able to get away. There's the Sultan Battery to lock down that kill. The swipe will be there, and Beretta actually getting the kill for himself.
Yeah, but he was so far behind in this top lane that he really is getting these. It's really helping him getting these kills, getting towards those items. He actually decided not to go for the Rod of Ages, which is kind of surprising to me because I think it would have helped a lot with his tankiness and his mana regen. But he just decides to go for that more damage. Well, not more damage, but just the Morellonomicon for that mana regen and the Magic Pen with the Leandries. I'm sorry, that's not Leandries. Hold on, what is that called? The Haunting Guys, there we go. The Haunting Guys and the Source Shoes. So a lot of Magic Pen coming out from Malzahar.
Oh, but there is Rage bot going in. The highly onslaught of shadows to be used. Behind Casper, he's in zone out of the fight, but he's gonna be there for that damage. Lucian is gonna be picking up a kill onto our air. The Impure can't pick up a kill for himself as well. Gnar gonna be the last one to fall for that blue team, and the red team, they're looking for these fights over and over again, but they just can't deal with the amount of team fighting synergy that this red team has right now.
Yeah, even without Vi's ultimate right there, actually, they just honestly relied on that Kennen to do that AoE ultimate that he has, and it did such a great job of doing so much damage and doing stunning up everyone, so this Lucian could just have his way with them, really. He just completely used all of his abilities, completely untouched by the blue team, doing whatever he wanted in that backline, and Kennen was doing so much damage while still in his zone. Yeah. Oh,
The
Hecarim
big doghouse
may get a kill here.
gonna try and stop it. Oh, the culling doing quite a bit of damage. The rest of red team, they're trying to pressure that Baron, but without a Silent and Kennen, they really couldn't get too far with it. They're gonna be forced away. Oh, there is the Soul Rush, the Spirit Rush gonna be used, but he's gonna be met with a little bit too much CC.
Yeah, just
I'm Casper.
you know, I do
Right now,
like
the
that.
blue team,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
right now the blue team, they're just trying to go for these desperate plays to get back into the game. But the red team, they're staying calm and they're getting ahead. It's even right now.
Oh wow, they actually evened up the goal from that 5K lead. That was really nice, and this Kennen is just doing crazy amounts of damage with that Zonia's and that Abyssal Scepter. I really like that pickup just because it's procced every time he really gets near anyone, where his ultimate is just obviously he needs to get in really close to get off his ultimate there. So a really nice item pickup there, and plus it'll protect him from this Ahri a little bit. And I like this Malzahar pickup just because Ahri is such a hard person to really keep down. She has those 3 charges of Spirit Rush plus the Flash. So with that ultimate and that suppression from Malzahar, she has to pick up a what's it called? Like something to just stop that CC, whether it's a Banshee's Veil, which I'm sure they're going to pop it, or she can get the oh man, what is it called? I can't think of the name right now. So QSS, there we go. Thought of it. So yeah, that's gonna force her to actually build that QSS to get out of that suppression, or she's just gonna have to deal with maybe getting suppressed every fight.
Well, right now the red team, they're gonna start up on this dragon. We do see Rango and Chain going in, but there's a flash coming up, and Dan Kato, he has it. And John used to give himself invulnerable, and oh god, I put another phone. Right now, I am Casper, trying to escape. We have BeefPancakes trying to go in right now. Oh, it looks as though Impulse. Oh my god, I can't.
It's okay. No one's judging here.
Uh,
It's fine.
oh my god.
I couldn't possibly do half of the things that you can do, so be proud. Ooh, really nice dodge from Vi
Dragon
there.
Unchained.
That was really nice.
Beef
I enjoyed
Pancakes
that.
gonna be taunted up by that Ari. I like just take a moment.
Yeah, no worries. I'll take over really fast right here. So that Kennen, or I'm sorry, that Hecarim built way too much damage. Honestly, he's got that Triforce, but he's just immediately falling. Ooh, nice teleport from Malzahar here. It looks like yeah, they're just gonna pick up that Ari right there. And honestly, that Kennen, I'm not sure why he got as close as he did. He really, Malzahar was obviously going to get that kill no matter what. He just gave up a free kill when it was very unnecessary, and Ari was just able to make that trade very, just turn out very even for her right there. So,
There it is.
uh,
Dragon gonna be going over to that Hecarim. He is gonna be falling to that freak 17. They're trying to go for something. There's Lucian making quick work of Rage Bot. There it is. Eric the Imperial. He's gonna be falling for a double kill onto Bilbo Swagging. They're gonna let that big, well, not big, tiny, fluffy Yordle get away because they just want to push in to that mid lane. There it is. The culling gonna be used by Bilbo Swagging for that wave clear. Hi, I'm Casper. He needs to be careful. If he's caught out, he's going to be facing so much damage. The taunt is going to be landing down. I'm Casper goes in. He's trying to get that blocked up, but he actually gets 2 kills. The Narc getting the kill for himself, actually. We have Vi to get that revenge kill for her teammates. But Rango Unchained, he's going to be able to... No, he can't because the Pod Breaker came out.
very nice.
And Rango Unchained, he needs to just accept the escape. Don Kato will be there to force him away, though.
The jukes from Vi are very impressive here. My goodness, he's so good at that. And it looks like a little skirmish going on here. He's gonna actually dodge out that.
Yeah, the onslaught of shadows just gonna be used, and Nara's actually gonna get the kill for himself right there.
Yeah, ooh, looks like they're actually pinging out Baron right here. They're going to be doing this right now, and Malzahar and Kennen are coming up here. But it's actually not that bad of a choice because Vi is
Yeah, he
dead.
has his own straight up, and the Zanya's will be there. He actually pops the air Impure. He's be able to get that kill with the box shot. They pick up 2 kills. And Hecarim, he needs to be careful. I don't think he'll be able to
Yeah, they're not
solo
going to
this.
be able to do
And
this
there
here.
is Malzahar with the
Ooh.
pool to give himself a double kill.
Yeah, Hecarim was just stuck in the middle of the Baron pit right there. Another great ultimate from Kennen. And looks like Red Team is actually just going to finish off this Baron right here. Gone down to half health from the work that the blue team did. Really nice pickup for Red Team right there. Exactly what they needed. And wow, Red Team is actually ahead in gold now. What's
No
going to happen
reason
here?
to.
No.
Free kill 17. He's going to be falling high. I'm Casper taking quite a bit of damage from the culling. Free kill 17. Not going to be able to get that kill though.
Lucian wants it. I do not
And
like
he won't be
Striker
able to get
Lucian.
it. He won't get it though.
Ooh, Nar is going to be teleporting in. Let's see if Lucian can get away. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that's a dead Lucian. That's too bad. He had Baron buff. I honestly think at that point, getting a kill onto Graves is not worth it. He should have just stopped chasing. He had Baron buff, if he had grouped with his team, just gotten one more tower or push bottom or top, or even just gone down mid and just been able to get a nice engage off, I think, oh, no, I thought there was another engage going off right there, but, yeah, so I think, him with Baron buff, getting an extra kill onto Graves is definitely not worth it, especially because he didn't even get that right there. And blue team, surprisingly enough, is actually playing more aggressively, aggressively still, even though that they actually red team picked up that Baron.
Yeah, they need to be careful. I'm surprised that the red team is just kind of humoring that the blue team, they can just get in a lane, and with the amount of pressure that they can exert with the Baroned up minions as well as their insane team fight, they're just wasting time with they're just wasting the Baron buff away. They're finally actually going to be going over for it. Gnar and Graves nowhere near the rest of their team. Gnar absolutely no reason for him to be taking that skull crab. He takes it, but that's not even something that they should be going for. The rest of that red team, though, they want to go in and they spot out the Gnar. There it is. The Banshee's gonna be popped. Vault Breaker charging up. They want to go around. Drago Unchained. He has his ultimate form
Oh.
now. Onslaught of Shadows is gonna be used. A swipe will lock down Dan Keto. He's gonna be blown up behind of Casper. The taunt is gonna be flashed away by that Lucian. He does not want to die, but he's still gonna die to the Foxfire. Now that Malzar can't escape. The building toss won't secure the kill because the Fox shot will. 3 members for the one of the blue team, and now they're gonna be pushing down in that mid lane. Sion and Vi will be the ones to escape, but this is not looking good. They had such a great lead, and Drango Unchained with the engage absolutely coming out for his team by going in, doing quite a bit of damage. The exhaust will be there on Air EMP here. The knockup won't land from Sion, and he is going to die. We have Rango Unchained finally back into Mega Gnar form, but he's taking up that tower. He's gonna fall. They're gonna have to back away after taking that tower, though. They lost another member, but they come out so ahead.
Yeah, let's see if Kennen can pick up any kills. I don't think so. I think they're just gonna have to back up here, but ooh, he's determined. Nah, he's just gonna back up here, but Dragon is coming up in 25 seconds. Blue team needs to back right now, get to that dragon right away. They want this 5th dragon. They're already at that point, whereas red team needs to do, like, this dragon is so much more priority than anything else, even before getting that inhib. Because getting that 5th dragon is so important for that blue team. All the dragon buffs are going to be doubled, plus that true damage buff here. And Hecarim's gonna come in here. Let's see if he can ult and smite it away. No, looks like red team is just going to go get it. They're going to delay that 5th dragon buff from blue team. And they're also going to finally get that attack boost there. So it's going to really help them in team fights because they're at that late game stage where they already have so much damage. That 6% is going to do so much for them. So let's see how these next fights are going to go down here.
Yeah, right now, the blue team, they're slowly starting to pick up back the lead, but the game is actually nearing the point where gold leads absolutely do not matter.
Yeah, especially 1,000 or so, that's literally nothing. It's not enough to really make a swing in one way or another because they already have so many items here. So, yeah, blue team looks like they're going to... I'm sorry?
No, sorry. The saving grace for the blue team, however, is that they're a lot more tanky. They're a lot tankier than the red team. When you look at both of the teams, they'll have a pseudo tank in the form of a Vi and the tank coming out from Sion. Meanwhile, on the side of blue team, they'll have the Hecarim and the Gnar as well as the Thresh. That's 3 tanks right there compared to the 1.5.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even
team.
think that Cyan really counts too much as a tank, just because I do see the Frozen Heart, I do see the Locket and everything. I just don't think he has the gold like someone like Hecarim and Gnar has from all the kills and assists, plus the actual CS difference. I don't think he has enough gold to actually be at a proper tanky level to actually tank up a lot from the blue team. I really only think that his items are able to only take up very little from this blue team here, so...
Oh, wait, what? What? Ragebot was taking out that pink ward in the dragon pit.
But yeah, he couldn't get it. Yeah.
He couldn't get that last hit. He took out 4 hits already. I don't know what just happened. But he's just gonna walk around. He'll be getting it. I have expected a flash to come out for him. Like, no, it's mine.
That would be the throws. And just look how tanky this Gnar is, and it looks like he's got his Mega Gnar form getting powered up here so that he can get ready for this next big team fight that is going to happen in this mid lane. And we'll just see when they actually decide to go in. I suck at timing the Mega Gnar form, honestly. I'm so bad at it. That
Yeah,
culling
right.
doing almost no damage here. Everyone's around 90% health. So, yeah. That's gonna be down for a bit.
They looking for that. Oh, the Hecarim usually ultimate, but it's not gonna be hitting anyone. And there's the Sion knocking them all up. Dying Keto picks up a kill onto Grace. That's their main source of damage. High on Casper are forced away from the fight as well. And there is a double kill going over to that Ken, and 3 members already down for that blue team. Freako 17 just needs to ignore that Gnar. They can push out that mid lane, and Baron is up. That's the next key thing. Now that they have Baron, they can just continue taking. They can take that and push down that top lane, which already has a huge, huge mini wave. Ari needs to go clear that right now.
Yeah, both top lane and bot lane are actually pushing in right here. I don't think top lane actually
Oh,
might
they're
be
gonna
able to
trade.
take that turret if Ari doesn't clear it. So yeah, Nara's actually gonna go for that mid in-hit push right there. No, he's just gonna back up. He knows that there's no way that he's going to be able to get that before all 4 members are actually out. That was an odd
Oh,
flash from
Bill was flashing.
Lucian there.
I'm surprised that they're not pushing down that tower. They have Baroned up minions.
Wow.
They can take that tower and then back away. And since they have empowered recall as well, they'll have an easier time of getting away.
Um, it's just that Lucian died right there. That was very unfortunate. I think he could have survived if he just dodged a little bit better with the flash. That was an odd flash to use in that moment, but yeah, blue team. I honestly think that they're going to be able to wait out this Baron just because Lucian, from where they're going to want to be pushing, it's going to be in the mid lane, very far up in the blue team's like territory, and Ari is going to be able to get there way faster than Lucian is, and they honestly cannot win a 4v5. They're doing very well to win these 5v5s, but 4v5, yeah, I really doubt that they're going to be able to do that. So I think that this Baron actually they won't get much out of it besides getting the pressure out away from themselves. Like they are curbing the pressure from blue team right here with this Baron, and I think they're just gonna group for this dragon here.
Yeah, that will be the 5th dragon for the blue team. It's gonna be really difficult to actually stave off the push once they have that buff. But since their Baron buff is gonna be running out sooner than their dragon buff, then blue team is then gonna have the advantage. Hopefully they'll be able to do something with it compared to the red team, which hasn't actually done anything with the Baron buff. They're just sitting around and not trying to pressure anything. There's 2 towers that have still to fall on the outside of that base. They haven't made any movements towards it yet.
Oh, Nara's ready. Nara's ready for this next team fight. And Ari is actually mid lane right now. Wolf's
Now what red team has to do is they need to wait for this Mega Gnar to back off. They're not doing that, and there it is. BeefPancakes gets engaged by, but he was the only one. BeefPancakes gonna live because Gnar will die. We have Eric the Impure. He gets a kill onto not Giant Cat. Was it actually Giant Cat? Yeah, it was Giant Cat. BeefPancakes going in onto Eric the Impure.
Oh.
He's gonna be carried away by that Hecarim, and he's actually going to fall. The Impure has the exhaust down onto him, but he's actually going to die. And listen, BeefPancakes has actually survived that. We have Ari forced away from the fight. Will be roaming to that top side, and he's gonna take that top lane tower. But they're gonna trade it for a dragon teleport coming out from Malzahar. He's not able to get there in time, and Hayam Casper canceling the teleport.
Yeah, the teleport waste. So no, but blue team, or I mean, red team is going to get this next dragon here. So Hecarim coming in.
Can he get it? BeefPancakes is so low. He actually smites it away.
Oh my goodness, the 5th dragon.
5th dragon, and he's actually going to escape. He pops the ghost, and he's able to get away. What is this red team going to do? Hayam Casper, look at him. Just the auto attacks are melting through the inhibitor. Meanwhile, yes, the DFG down onto the Ankato. The Ignite's going to be ticking as well. One more charge.
My goodness.
He's going to get the kill. The Zanyas will be keeping him alive.
Yeah. I don't think the rest of the members actually got the dragon buff. I'm not sure how that works with the rest of his members dead. Oh, I'm sorry?
No, wait, they were dead?
Yes, only Ari was alive. So Ari did get the dragon buff. Oh, okay, so
I think, I think
looks like
they all
Nar
have it.
does have the dragon, or the fifth dragon.
Yeah,
So,
they all have it.
oh my goodness, this is gonna be really bad for the red team here. I wonder if they're raging at the Vi here.
This is actually a really strange, um, strange thing by Lucian. Bilbo Swagging's just hanging around in that bottom lane, popping the culling, actually finally revealing himself. He got a little bit restless right there. We do see movements to try and converge on him, but they know that they're not going to make it in time. They're going to try and push down that mid lane while they know that they have that dragon buff.
And Lucian, they did see Lucian bot as well.
Oh, he's still there. He's wasting so much time. He's finally going to be completing that back, but Gnar isn't going to be there to the fight. He has teleport though, so he should be there at a moment's notice.
Ooh, I think that blue team, honestly, they can just group up and team fight right here and win it. Win it. I really don't think. Wow.
The auto attacks from Ari just melting through that inhibitor. He's gonna actually flash away from Dan Kato. They both have the Zanyas, but only Dan Kato will pop his own. There's the Shadow Assault gonna be used by the Doghouse. He's gonna be focused down by the rest of the red team. Wow. They're gonna be taking down the inhibitor in that mid lane. So they're gonna trade 2 kills for 2 inhibitors. But now the red team, they can continue pushing it. Death timers are 60 seconds. They can actually win this game right now. Actually no, they can't win the game, but they can take a lot of stuff from the base.
Maybe, because they don't have any minions, and honestly, I don't think Cyan is taking enough to actually be able to, tank the tower, plus any damage that Graves and Gnar is able to output right here. So, we're gonna see how well they're going to be able to push this. Minions are so far behind. I don't think they're going to be able to come up in time. Look how big this Gnar is. He looks just like a regular person. Doesn't even look like a Yordle.
That's the elixir of iron for you guys. Now Yordles become normal sized.
Yep.
And look at San compared to him. He's so tiny. Well, there's a death sentence going to be landing down onto Dan Kato. That tower is going to fall, but there's a beautiful swipe. But there's no follow-up engage after that because Hecarim is still dead. They're going to be making quick work of 3 members.
Very nice.
Right there. Hi, I'm Caster. He's going to be joining that fight, but he can't get a kill for himself. There's the onslaught of shadows going to be used by Hecarim, canceling the backing of the mouse. He's too preoccupied with the base, and he's going to fall. Now the Doghouse, he's looking for something on to BeefPancakes, Bilbo Swaggings.
Just leave.
Him away.
They need to back here, but they can't all back because of this Hecarim. That top lane inhibitor.
Oh, the Hecarim. This is the kill onto Lucy. Now BeefPancakes, he is going to fall. There's nothing for him to do but die right there. And now with 3 members down, only San and Kennen to defend the base, this is going to be really difficult. They only have an Ari and a Hecarim.
Yeah, I think they can actually just finish this game.
Low. He's taken down. What are you doing without that? Yes, to your team.
Oh,
He's gonna die. And there's Fresh dying as well. Hi, I'm Casper. He's going to have to back away. What are the throws? Both teams are just throwing the game.
Yeah, this Kennen is so strong. His ultimate with that, oh my goodness, he's completely full build. The Zonias, the Abyssal Scepter, the Void Staff, the Death Cap, and the Rylai's. Just doing so much damage right now.
Trying to get the kill. He will get it, though. At this point, it doesn't even matter if he's getting these kills. He's full build. He can't get it stronger.
He could get the sorcery potion, or elixir, I'm sorry. That's about it, though.
That's 400 gold.
Oh, actually, he's not full build. He's got a blasting one. Wonder what he's going to build that into right now.
Now he's full build.
Oh, okay, there we go. He's got the death cap. Oh my goodness, he just finished the death cap. That 30%.
Oh, death cap?
Wow. Yeah, he didn't have death cap yet. That's going to be...
Oh, I thought it was the Void Staff.
Oh, it might have been the Void Staff. My bad. I think it was the Void Staff. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry. Looks like blue team is actually going to look at this... Look to take this Baron. And
take that
wow. Look at that bottom wave.
That was where they missed. That was the miss call right there. They could have pushed down that bottom lane with that huge wave. They'll still be rewarded with that Baron, but now it's going to be a little bit harder to push in to the enemy base. That Baron is so low, the swiping is going to be used, and by taking the Baron for her team.
Oh my goodness!
Going in these pancakes. He doesn't matter that he died. He's gonna fire as well. Hecarim falling to the team. Both junglers falling. There's a double kill going over onto that Graves already. Behind Casper, gonna live. Now Paulretta trying to survive. Dark passing, keeping him. There's Nara. Double kill going over onto that Ari. 4 members dying for the red team. Sion absolutely nowhere to help his team, and he is going to be the only one left to defend this game. It doesn't matter that Vi got the Baron. It doesn't matter.
This game so back and forth.
They can't even push in either. It's only Gnar and Thresh against the Sion. Thresh can't. I think Gnar will be enough. I think Gnar will be enough.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do something, a miracle here to actually keep. There's so many minions, and Sion just does not have the damage output to actually kill Drango, and he's got. Oh my goodness,
He's keeping it alive.
Oh my goodness!
The inhibitor in the top lane spawn. Meanwhile, in that mid lane, we have super minions pushing in to the blue team space. What is this game? Best game of the tournament.
Oh my gosh, this game is ridiculous. They're just gonna back off with only taking that one Nexus turret.
And the inhibitor has spawned as well, so they can't even take that Nexus turret anymore without taking down the inhibitor.
Oh my goodness, no, they're gonna get that 5th dragon. They're gonna get the 5th dragon again. And, oh my gosh, they're just gonna be able to do this all over again.
Oh, can Vi steal it though? They don't have a smite. They don't have a smite.
Hecarim's coming, Hecarim's coming. The dragon's not falling low enough here.
Teleport's coming out from the Malzahar. He wants to go for something. No one casualties. Just give a Reiko and chain locked down with the Nether Grasp. It's gonna give him death. And there it is. The red team taking the dragon for themselves.
Hecarim caught out. Hecarim's caught out here. Oh, no, he's just way too fast. I don't think he's gonna be able to be locked down. Oh my goodness, this game. I think they wanted Rango and Chain to actually go back and then teleport onto that ward right by the inhib, the red team's inhib, so he could just take it while they're focused on pushing. Hecarim's actually going to go up top to take that top inhib. Let's see if they can stop him before he does, but I don't know if they're going to be able to.
No, they just push mid. Push mid. No, wait, don't push mid. Don't push mid, because then you lose your base.
Oh my goodness. Malzahar did go back. Can he get that second inhib? This game! No, he's just going to back off here.
They need to try and converge onto this. The culling is going to be coming out from Bibble Swaggies, but it's not going to mean anything. Hecarim still in danger of taking away that inhibitor. He has a ward right there, so Gnar can teleport in.
Oh, that 8-second death timer on this. Oh my goodness. Oh, just the auto attack would have been enough right there just to stop his back. Oh my goodness, is he gonna teleport in? I don't think he's gonna teleport in. I don't think they want to risk anything else. Blue team, I don't think they want to risk anything else here.
The fight finally going down, but the dog has using his ultimate to escape instead of engage. Bilbo's right, he's caught out by the.
Oh no!
There's the swipe coming out from the Gnar. He's actually not making noise. He can't swipe. We have Freakoid getting the kill. No, he's forcing him away. We have Andy Impure. He's gonna fall. He has GA, but it looks as though he's still going to fall over to Dan Kato. And Hyan Casper picks up a straight kill onto that Lucian. The boulder toss is gonna be there. Dan Kato will be able to force away. Draco Chen, Hyan Casper, the taunt is that going to hit? The target's gonna be the side instead of 2 for 2 right now.
Oh my gosh, these intense fights. This is probably the most intense game I've ever casted or even watched in this tournament. Oh my goodness. Let's see what happens next. Wow, we're almost going to hit the 10K mark. 52 minutes in here. Oh my goodness.
Right now, both teams have 4 dragons. No, wait. Red team only has 2 dragons.
Yeah. They do have that Tower Destruction one. the dragon buff for tower destruction, so they could be able to. They can push down like inhibs and inhib towers and nexus towers a lot faster. But I don't think they're
Okay.
really in a position at this point to be doing that yet.
We've
So
got sorry. We've gotten to the point where teams can't get any stronger.
yeah, not much stronger. It's really just positioning at this point and which targets they're able to get on that's going to decide these next fights. Although, Scion is just going to get tankier. He's the only one that has no cap. He can go, he
Yeah.
could just get tankier and tankier with every minion that he kills. So, if this goes on long enough, I guess he will be the tank that they really need. But I doubt they're going to extend it to that point.
As well. Right now, the blue team, they're going to be pushing into that red team's base. Both of the lanes are pushing in their favor. They need to wait for that to actually hit if they want to try for something. Baron's going to be up in a minute. I think the team, whatever team gets that.
Oh, looks like they're actually going to go for a bush tactic here. Let's see what happens. I don't know. They can't hear me, but I'm whispering.
Really Lucian also as well. They're going to be proccing those wolves, and it looks as though Lucian's going to be the sacrificial lamb. He's going to flash away. They're spending so much resources for that. There's the Netherground locking down. Vi getting the kill onto the Cully coming up from the backside, trying to unchain. Forced away. BeefPancakes will be there for the Sun. That's Ari down with a 70-minute death timer. The Doghouse looking for something in that mid lane, but the beautiful play by Dan Catter to spot him out. Gets the kill for himself. He'll be the sole defender for his base, but I think this is game 60 seconds.
Oh my
still left of the
goodness.
three members, only Drango and Eric there to defend the base, with 4 members of the red team to push in to that base. And I think this is game, guys. Drango Unchained and Eric the Impure, they need to pull out a miracle play if they want to keep this base alive. He's going to go calling on the exhaust down, and there's a knock-up onto Eric the Impure. Nethergrass down onto the Grace. They're not able to secure the kill, but it doesn't matter because Lucian and Vi will be wreaking havoc onto that base. They take down those 2 Nexus towers, and it looks as though this is going to be game. Team 15 finally beat Team 7.
Oh my goodness, it's actually game! Oh my god, that game! Oh my goodness, that ending right there, that was, they just invested so much CC and so many abilities onto getting into onto that Lucian, and all he really had to burn right there was his flash. Oh my goodness. That game. Good, congratulations.
What an insane game.
For winning the finals. Bilbo Swaggings, BeefPancakes, Freako17, Dine Cato, Bo Retta. Congratulations, winning the finals. Oh my goodness, that back and forth 55-minute game. Wow.
I hate to like, kind of put a stop to all of this hype, but that is the end of the tournament.
Oh man, that.
So please remember to like, follow, and subscribe to Victorious Gaming on the various forms of social media. And you know what? If you liked my casting this this stream, I know I haven't really gone that insane in a while. So 5 minutes.
But don't worry, Extreme Boy. Once we get off of the stream, it's going to you can just check out the VOD. So don't worry, you could just watch that. It won't be as exciting, I guess, because you already know who wins. But you still get to watch all the action and Desi Fresh going crazy.
Going insane.
All right. So congratulations once again.
Yeah, and sorry, I gotta finish this up because it's like my own routine. Remember to like, follow, subscribe to Victorious Gaming on their various social media. And if you liked my casting, I'm sure most of you did. If you didn't, call me out on it, please. You can follow me on Twitter. That's my Twitter right there. Bam. Enter bam. Without the front slash. And that also leads to my Facebook and my YouTube, which I post videos to pretty often. Not really too often recently, but hopefully I'll be putting them back up on a regular basis.
Alright, so that concludes this cast. So, see you next time.